Hello Sagittarius and welcome to Truth All Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your next 3 months tarot reading for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So I hope you're well. Remember, this reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates as always. Sagittarius, before I go to the Angel Answer card, which is a lovely yes by the way, I've basically pulled out the relevant cards from your yearly 2023 tarot reading. So in January we have the Strength card, the lovely Fool is in February, and the Three of Swords is in March. I'm going to pull some Angel and Answer cards to look at the energies and messages for the next 3 months for you as well. The first one being yes. Now when this comes out, this can be about answered prayers, especially if you've been asking for guidance, direction, you know, from a higher power. You know, this can be a great card of confirmation. Very good also. Spirit a lot of the time works through people and situations. So someone might be saying yes to you. You might be saying yes to somebody else. This could be advice. Okay, so let's see what we have for you. I'm going to pull you an Archangel Michael card. Message for our lovely Sagittarians, please. Angel, spirits, guides. Message for Sagittarius next 3 months. Thank you. I've got a few cards, but they come out for a reason. We have number 22, open your heart. No one is perfect. Stop judging yourself and others and let love heal this situation. We have number 4, be a light to others. You have a powerful message to share. Shine your light on the world so that others can learn from you. And we have number 38. We've got another yes here. We've got yes. Yes, you are correct. You have listened to your inner guidance and made a wise choice. Keep moving forward. Okay, I'm going to pull you a fortune cookie and see what message we have for you. That flew out, so let's go with it. We have surprise. A disappointment will be followed by a pleasant surprise. An invitation could bring love to those searching. And I'm going to pull you a colour card. I like these cards to denote the mood of the next 3 months, but the colour might be resonant for you as well. So let's see what we have for Sagittarius. Lovely fiery energy. We have red. Number 2, free yourself from pain. We do have some pain. There's levels to it with the Three of Swords. An opportunity to free yourself from that. Okay, which feels positive, these two cards coming out in a reading together. So let's see what we have. We're going to go through January, February, March, Sagittarius, and I will pull out the overarching themes that I see for you across the next 3 months. But a lot can happen in a month, let alone 3 months, in different areas of our life. So we will go through the individual cards as I'm drawn to them, you know. So let's see what we have for you. What do we have for Sagittarius, please? Angel, spirits, guides. Starting with January, please. Angel, spirits, guides. Thank you. We have the 8 of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the Page of Cups. Let's see what we have in February for you. Message for Sagittarius, February. Thank you. Oh, the King of Cups reversed. We have the Lovers. And we have the 10 of Swords. Let's see what we have in March for you. Message for Sagittarius, March time. We have Justice. I like this coming out with the Three of Swords in particular. The Nine of Wands. And we have the Ace of Cups. So Sagittarius, there may well be a situation, because again the Strength card comes out. It can be about needing to connect to our inner power. And when we connect to our inner power, it's limitless. You know, that power is supplied by God, Spirit, the universe, our true power. This is what it's all about. It's not allowing our ego to, sometimes when we're hurt, when we're let down, you know, as well, when we face challenges, our ego can be a response mechanism that's not always for our highest good. So this is about really connecting to our higher selves and being strong enough to face the situation and deal with it by being truly honest with yourself, you know, by really facing things in truth, you know. That's what I'm getting for you. But definitely an energy here if you are strong enough, if you don't feel strong enough in January, questioning your power to face and resolve something. This is, no, you have all the power that you need to face it and overcome it. The Eight of Swords can be sometimes where we're in our own head, you know. This can be our thought patterns when we don't know the way forward in a situation here, when we feel trapped, when we feel things are beyond our control, when our mind keeps us hostage because we don't see the way forward, we don't see which way to go in a situation. This is about, but truly, deep down, you know which way to go. It's just about mastering those thoughts. You know, that's the energy with the Eight of Swords and the Strength card. Keeping those thoughts in check, not letting the ego, you know, run riot, but really connecting to a higher point and rising above a situation and being truthful with yourself in facing this. Now, the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Cups, in love, romance, I mean, it could well be with a friendship. This can be love, romance. It definitely feels like there is a relationship for some of you, with the lovers being central here. As an overarching theme here, Sagittarius, this could be somebody wanting to get back on track with you, but you're not sure really whether you want to do that or not because something's happened. And it's taking a lot of strength and courage to face this and be truly honest with yourself. Now, the Fool and the Ten of Swords, this can be about liberation from pain. These cards actually literally are verbatim for this. Free yourself from pain. And again, this can be the King of Cups reversed, male or female. You might be dealing with a water sign as well. This can also be a card of Gemini. So, but not limited to this. You know, the King of Cups can be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, male or female, but it's heart-centered energy. However, the King of Cups does offer love, male or female, like I said with this, but they can be very emotionally manipulative. And it might well be, this is the situation here. They understand how to get in with you under your skin. They understand how to manipulate things like matters of the heart. They understand how to make you feel guilty. They understand how to turn things around and make you feel like it's your fault. You know, this is the kind of energy that you will be dealing with this person. And there's a choice here in a decision. And it could well be whether you end something and free yourself from this situation. Because again, the Ten of Swords, it can be about... It does represent you might have felt hurt and betrayed and deeply wounded by this person, but it can also simply be the experience, what experience has taught you. You're ending yourself, you're freeing yourself from somebody being allowed to hurt you. So this can be that kind of energy here, Sagittarius, where you see that new light, that new dawn, rising in the distance, pushing away the dark clouds. This is when we just want to be done with it. We just want to be free of it. We just want to be, you know, out of it. You know, that's the energy here that I'm getting, because the Fool is very, very positive energy. It's all about, I'm ready to take a leap of faith into the unknown. I'm ready to carve out a brand new path for myself, because you're not allowing yourself to be exposed to being hurt and let down and upset anymore. So this is that kind of energy here. It's very positive in the sense that pain and hurtful situations teach us something, but we always have choices whether we allow that to continue, where we allow ourselves to be vulnerable and to be open to being hurt or not. So that's what I'm seeing for you. It looks like certainly February into March, this is that decision here where this can be about it breaks my heart, but I'm ending something. Not always, but it can be down to the fact that you've been hurt one too many times, let down one too many times, and there are levels to these cards. But this can be deep down, I know what the right thing to do is. Justice. Actions have consequences. We reap what we sow. If you choose to stay within an environment or with a person that can be emotionally manipulative, but that has hurt you in some way, this is all about, well, if you choose to stay in the situation, which is exactly the choice is yours with justice, then you know what to expect. Actions have consequences. You know what to expect. You expect to be let down. This can be about, we reap what we sow. We make the choices and decisions from here on in that we're accountable for, and we're fully aware of how life is going to move forward on that basis. So this is really about stepping through a gateway here and making a clear choice for you in terms of what your heart is open to, where the cup of joy really lies. Self-love, accepting apologies. This can be about renewed love, apologies, heartfelt gestures being offered to you. But I also feel that this is about self-love, because again, the Nine of Wands is about, I can't keep on doing this way, moving forward in this direction. Every time, I feel I'm back on track, something else happens and I just get, thrown off my heels again. So this is about really these conclusions, February to March time. Doing what's right for you and knowing what's right for you is the main energy here, Sagittarius. And it's to do with somebody who's very manipulative, very emotionally manipulative. That's the energy that I'm getting. The Lovers is a choice at a crossroads. It can be about the relationship itself or in another life area. And equally, this could be a similar situation opening up for you in money areas. Somebody who may understand how to make peace with you, get under your skin, could be in a career situation, for example. But it might well be that it's dawning on you that something isn't working for you anymore because you've been hurt and let down by this person. You always forgive them, you always give them another chance. You always say, okay, let bygones be bygones and move forward in a different direction. But throughout the kind of like next quarter that I'm seeing for you, it might well be things are dawning on you here where you're just kind of like, okay, enough is enough and I want to move in a different direction. Knight of Pentacles can be very good in terms of new job offers, new business opportunities, new contracts. And the Justice card can also be about things like contracts and official things as well. So there may well be some kind of significant, at least one contractual thing coming in for you in the next quarter here, Sagittarius. So I'm going to pull out the other threads that I'm seeing for you, but those were the kind of like common themes that I was definitely getting here. And you're definitely being told that whatever your intuition, whatever light you're feeling on this situation, the illumination that you're getting, Spirit is encouraging you to trust your intuition and moving in that direction and move away from situations that disappoint and hurt you and let you down. So the Eight of Swords, the other meaning with this, Sagittarius, is just make sure that you're not biting off more than you can chew. Because, the Eight of Swords can be sometimes when we just have a lot going on and we end up actually not being productive at all. We just stay stuck, because we try to keep all those plates spinning. And inevitably, when we do too much all at once, it can be about we lose focus and we kind of like really aren't productive. So there may well be some kind of situation that you're arising in January where focus is needed. Doing things one thing at a time, one step at a time, doing things practically and productively and in a focused fashion will be advantageous for you. And having the strength and courage and focus and resoluteness to do that, this is all about mastering those minds, mastering those thoughts, and mastering the temptation to kind of want to do a number of things at once, wanting to start even a number of things at once, wanting to kind of like gung-ho and do a number of things. But there's a kind of feeling here of being more productive by doing one step at a time, one thing at a time will be better for you. If you have sent out a lot of feelers in terms of jobs, business opportunities, applications. The Knight of Pentacles is a very good energy here of one of those kind of like threads coming off for you, because again, it can be in terms of someone making you an offer in terms of jobs, business opportunity, contracts. That would be very good for you. Sometimes this can be about, the Page of Cups can be quite a lifting and uplifting energy with the Page of Cups as well. It can sometimes be about a surprise, which kind of ties in with this reading. So it might well be that you've sent out a number of feelers in order to overcome the situation that you're in a work scenario. There may well be some kind of happy surprise that results in an offer for you in January. That is a lovely energy in terms of money, business, career. Moving into February here, Sagittarius, the Fool energy can be about taking leaps of faith on the unknown. It's a brand new beginning, brand new chapter. Now, we've kind of talked about the love romantic thing. We've even talked about, you know, business opportunities as well. But the Fool can be about doing what you want to do, taking that leap of faith. That could be in a project, a creative endeavor, starting something new that's connected to your passion and soul, you know, heart and soul. That's the energy with the Fool. It's about acting spontaneously, about just going for it, just doing something, and even if we're not fully sure, we just dive straight in and starting something, you know. So that could be kind of like some new project or creative endeavor. This is also very good when I look at the individual cards of the Lovers and the Fool energy. Very good in terms of conception, very good in terms of pregnancy as well. So again, if something has got you down on the love front, it could well be for some of you that there are some kind of like positive things happening for you in terms of conception, pregnancy as well. And again, the Ace of Cups is also very good in terms of things like pregnancy. So these energies, February going into March, might be very good for you in terms of happy news, the new coming into form, you know, that kind of energy. Now, the Ten of Swords, we've kind of spoken about this, Sagittarius. I just want to kind of like highlight, you know, the Ten of Swords, it can be sometimes about letting ourselves, freeing ourselves from things that have caused us pain, hurt, disappointment, letdowns. But there's always a new day dawning. So when the 10 appears, it's all about completion. It's all about, I'm ready to kind of like shed an old skin. I'm ready to let this go. I just want to be done with it now so I can embrace that new day dawning. And that's what I'm seeing for you quite strongly. This could also be the end of a legal situation for some of you. Because again, like I said, the Lovers can be about, this can be about potentially the ending of a relationship and divorce proceedings, for example, separation of assets, for example. It could be some kind of legal situation going on here, Sagittarius. And justice is all about fairness. It's all about a just and fair decision that's in the light of truth, that brings resolution and balance and harmony back. So it feels like things are going to be resolved for you, really, if that's the case in terms of February into March. Very good also in resolving other areas. So justice can be a legal situation, government institutions, very good in terms of things like bureaucracy and red tape as well. It looks like you'll be getting some kind of decision here that resolves things for you around March time. That's what I'm getting very strongly for you. Because again, this could be to do with, it could be a monetary award. It could well be to do with, I mean, the Lovers can also be partnerships of other kinds, so even business partnerships. You could be deciding to get a job and just, you know, disband a business partnership of some kind and going through the motions of completing that here in the next couple of months. So this can be decisions on that basis as well. Can be in terms of inheritance issues, accidental damage, you know, inheritance, again, legal issues of any kind, really. It could be a work payout as well. So this just feels like, you know, there's some kind of level. You could be dealing with some kind of legalities. But it does feel, when it appears in your readings, it's generally very favourable for you, Sagittarius. And the fact that you're nearly at the end of this process and you can just open up to that emotional renewal and rebirth, it just feels like this just brings the end of a process that you've been dealing with between the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Swords, and you can just open up to self-love, new beginnings, and open your heart to that new beginning. Ace of Cups is emotional rebirth. It can be linked with new pets, new friendships, new connections being formed, even new love coming into your life as well. So that's what I'm seeing for you here, Sagittarius. It feels like it just feels like you've got some very big energies, you know, throughout the kind of like the next 3-month periods, but they do seem to resolve themselves in a very balanced and positive way, because this is all about moving in a direction of what suits you, what's for you, and freeing yourself from things that don't serve you anymore. There definitely feels like there's some happy surprise coming your way. I definitely see that around January time here, January coming into February. And this opportunity for emotional rebirth and new beginnings coming your way in March. So that's what I have for you. I'm going to pull a final message for Sagittarius. Final message for Sagittarius. We have go outside. It's time to go outside, tune into the powerful peace of nature wherever you are, and feel at one with your habitat. And I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck. We've got a new beginning. Fool is a major new beginning. It's lovely. You liberate from everything that's gone and you start a brand new chapter, brand new pathways with the Fool energy. So we have new beginnings. This fairy godmother heralds the joyous news of a new baby or the birth of a cherished idea. Protect and nurture your ideas as you would a baby. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius, for the next 3 months. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful next quarter. I will see you next time.